Now, of course, as the weather heats up, we get into bird swooping season. And if you've ever had to deal with it before, you know, people come up with all sorts of creative ideas. You see cyclists getting around with cable ties on their helmets and all this sort of business. There are certain places, if you go for a walk, you are literally scared for your life because one of these things may descalp you. Well, one woman has to deal with it when she puts her clothes on the line. She's put a helmet on. Take a look.
Why do you wear a helmet to hang out laundry?
See why she's wearing the helmet. Can you imagine if you weren't wearing the helmet and
you
the
can
bird...
hear the clunk.
I know. Like, that thing will rip your head apart. And it's a butcher bird. And I have to say, I couldn't have identified a butcher bird until I saw this story. And when I looked up butcher bird, I realised there's one that comes and sits on my balcony every day. And I feed him. And so I will definitely not stop feeding him now. Because he might start swooping me if I take the treats away.
Well, it's all about protecting their nests and protecting their own backyard. And I just love this vision. I think this could be second only to Trump's spectacular speech at the UN last night, was the footage that we saw of French President Emmanuel Macron making a direct call, who we can only assume was to President Trump himself, after President Macron's motorcade got stopped in anticipation of the President of the United States motorcade coming through New York. And where he gets on the phone, we'll just have a listen.
I have 10 people with me. I go to the French embassy.
No. I'm sorry, President, I'm really sorry. It's just that everything's in frozen right now. There's a motorcade coming late. That's why.
How are you? Guess what? I'm waiting the street because everything is frozen for you.
I just love it so much. But I love that Macron then said, I can't even see him coming, so I'm just going to walk across the road. They wouldn't let him take his car, but he walked. He had selfies with people, better than the ones that our Prime Minister got. Someone came up and gave him a kiss. But I think message to Latika Burke, after asking questions of Albanese today and reminding him of his debate claims, we now have proof that Trump has a cell phone.
It is, yeah, true. It's pretty cool. And another cool celebrity moment was Harry Styles, who entered the Berlin Marathon under a pseudonym, Stead Sarandos, and ended up running a sub-3-hour marathon. That's extremely impressive. That means he did 4 minutes per kilometre for the full 42 kilometres, which is a very impressive feat. And no one knew till he rocked up at the finish line and it was, boom, Harry Styles. So good on him.
So what you're saying is the rock and roll lifestyle is actually good for your health.
If you ever see me running, just try and kill what's chasing me.